Well, this is a nice hearty winter dish. This is cheesy mashed potato and wiener bake. And it's like wieners all through there, lots of cheese, lots of potato. Cook it up first. We cook the potatoes, mash them up, fry up the wieners a little bit, toss it all in the oven. Hot, hot. So good. Oh yeah. It's a very simple dish, but very delicious. I call this comfort food. It's really good. All right, let's go in the kitchen and make some right now. All right, to make our cheesy mashed potato and wiener bake, these are the ingredients we need right here. First of all, the potato. Well, that is about 3 1/4 pounds. It can be a little bit on either side of that is fine. About 1,460 grams of potatoes, peeled and roughly chopped. About small bite-sized pieces. And now that's about 10 potatoes like this size right here. Right, then in the next row here, we've got the cheese. That is 12 ounces or 340 grams of cheddar cheese grated. 4 ounces or 110 grams of sour cream. Not sour cream, cream cheese, sorry. Cream cheese. And then over here, we've got 12 ounces or 340 grams of little wieners that sliced up. Now these ones here have got a little pepper inside them. Any kind of wiener is fine. I like these with a little bit of pepper in them. And then across the front here, well, we've got 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream, like about 35-36% cream. We've got here is 1/4 cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/3 of a cup of sliced up or chopped up green onion. That's basically 1 stalk chopped up. And across the front here, we've got 1 teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Now right over here I've got coming to a boil is a bunch of water, big pot of water to cook these potatoes in. Now when I'm cooking these things like with potato or pasta, what I like to do is just grab a big amount of salt and toss that in there. Just salt that water a bit. Give it a little bit more flavor into the potatoes. Alright, so the minute that comes to a boil, I'm going to add those potatoes in. I'm going to boil them for about 18-20 minutes. And what I'm looking for is they should be fork tender, which means that right now, it's pretty hard to get a fork in there, but the fork should just easily slide into the potato, and that is when they're ready to be mashed. All right. Oh, I hear that coming to a boil now. All right, got to get those potatoes in. See you back here in about 20 minutes. All right, those potatoes are in there boiling. They've been boiling for about 5-10 minutes, around there. We've got about another 10 minutes at least to go. What I want to do while that's happening is a couple other things to prepare here. First of all, I've got the wieners here. I want to start cooking the wieners. I want to brown them up a little bit. So I've got the big cast iron pot, any oven proof, because this is going to go in the oven afterwards. Just use it for everything, okay? All right, so I'm going to cook these, and then we're going to mix everything in there and put it in there and throw it in the oven. But first of all, I want to bring this up on medium heat. And then I'm going to toss in that olive oil. 2 tablespoons of olive oil there. Okay. That's coming up to heat. A little bit to go. Just want to start getting that little bit of fragrance coming off the olive oil. And you just see the surface start to move a little bit. Then we're ready. All right, that's looking ready. So in goes the wieners. Now I'm going to cook these, stirring them occasionally, just to make sure everybody gets a even contact with the heat. I want to cook these for about 8 to 10 minutes. I just want to brown them a little bit. Just give them a little. All right, so while that's happening, another thing I want to do is I want to melt that butter. I want melted butter with my mashed potatoes because it's going to take less heat away from the potatoes. It's going to be quicker to mash, quicker to mix in. So let's get that on here. We get that going up on low. Want that in the very lowest heat we can get. So just slowly melt that butter. All right, put the butter in there, gonna melt that. So in about 10 minutes, the potatoes are gonna be ready, the wieners are gonna be ready, the butter's gonna have been melted before that. The minute it melts, just take it off heat. We don't want to burn it. And then we're ready to mash the potatoes, mix everything up, and toss it in the oven. So see you back here shortly. All right, so everything's ready now. Over here, we got some nice browning on our wieners, looking fantastic. Our butter's melted. Our potatoes are cooked. We've just drained them. We're gonna use the same pot to mash them in. So there's still a little bit of potato left in there, that's fine. So I'm gonna take the potatoes, add them back to the pot now. Oh, there's a couple left in there, get in there. Ooh, that was hot. Ooh. All right, then, what I wanna do now is I wanna add in all kinds of things in here. The cream cheese is gonna go in here. So let's get that in there. That melted butter is going in here. Just gonna drizzle that right across the top. Let's make sure we get all of it out there. The salt and pepper are going in here. And then before I add the cream in, I'm going to mash this a bit. So I've got my potato masher here, and I'm just going to mash up that potato. Oh, smelling good. Same time as I mash the potato, make sure I'm mashing the cream cheese wherever it is. Well, that's looking pretty good already. Now, in goes the cream. It's just going to get soaked up by the potatoes. They're just going to slurp up this cream. It's going to be so delicious. All right, that's good enough there. Anything's left, I'll lick later. All right, now I've got all the potato in here. Just give that a quick mix. And now I'm going to add the wieners to there. Ooh, those look good. Get in there. And stir them in. Now with the cheese, I want to stir in about 2/3 of the cheese. So just roughly, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're not exact. So about like that and that. That leaves me 1/3 to put on top. All right, I'm just going to stir that in. That's going to start melting right away because the potatoes are still quite hot. Once that's distributed, it's all going in there. So up we go. Yeah, that's a couple of kilos in there. Make sure I get it all out and use the rubber spatula and get right in there and scoop everything out. With mashed potatoes, when you put in sour cream and butter and cream, delicious. All right, now just gonna smooth that out. That's looking good. Get off there. You may be thinking, oh my God, didn't he just lick that rubber spatula before? Hey, it's just my family. Yeah, if you go for a group of people, you may not want to do that. All right, now I'm going to take the green onions and sprinkle them around over the top here. Give it a little bit of color and taste. And then the cheese. Get that on there. Just, whoa, man overboard. Get back in there. Just get it evenly spread across the top. Now some may say, you could use even more cheese. Yes, you could. There's nothing stopping you from piling even more cheese on there. Another good thing to add, a little bit of Parmesan. Mwah. All right, but today is going to be simple. I'm going to put that in the oven now. That oven is preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. This is going to go in there for 20 to 25 minutes. I wanted to bake a bit. It's already cooked basically, right? So we're just going to bake it a bit, but also we want to brown the cheese on top, get it melted, get it golden, get it browning a little bit. Mwah. See you back here in about 20 to 25 minutes. All right, that's just come out of the oven. That's been 20 minutes in my oven. Might be a little bit more, depending. You're just looking for, it's starting to brown a little bit around the edges there. Look at that, that's just absolutely beautiful. So, there we go. Cheesy mashed potato and wiener bake. Should we dig in? All right, it's gonna still be a little hot, but let's have a look inside. Oh, look at that. Lots of mashed potato, pieces of sausage or wiener in there, cheese. Get making some of this. All right, if you liked this recipe, stick around, check out more on the channel. Got tons of original Kuma's Kitchen Kevin Riley recipes on there. Also, make sure you subscribe, because every Monday there's a new one coming out, another original recipe. And if you have not yet become a patron of Kuma's Kitchen, well, consider becoming one. For as little as $3, you get access to everything in the Patreon feed, plus you're supporting creation of more of these original recipes. Hope you enjoy. Now, go make this and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.